Hey everyone, it's Nick from SonicTone Amps. Today I'm joined by Craig, and we're going to take the 67 Special for a spin. Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Glad to be here.
All right. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to get started with some tones, but first let's do a quick rundown. This is a British blues rock circuit. It has some modern updates to kind of make it more user-friendly in today's times, and it's just got that great classic sound. I don't know, Craig, what do you like about this amp?
I like the versatility of it. I mean, playing around with it a little bit so far, I mean, I like the fact that you don't have to swap over the cables, you know, between the and have your parallel circuit there if you want. And then I also like the features where you can actually get a couple of mods out of this amp.
Yeah, let's talk about what Craig just brought up, the parallel gain structure. It keeps the parallel gain structure at like the classic circuit, but if you remember back in the day, they would have 4-hole inputs, you know, 2 channels, a high and a low for each channel. Well, we got rid of all that. We just have 1 input, but the 2 channels are both foot switchable and controllable here from the front panel switches or the foot switch, and you can turn one on or the other or both at the same time and blend them together like you would do with the jumper cable. So it makes it very user-friendly to get the same kind of sounds out of it without the AB switch or the jumper cables or all that. So that's really convenient. Nice little upgrade there. Just kind of keep going down the front panel. We've got gain 1, gain 2, master volume, and then 3-band EQ with a presence. And then some of the other mods that Craig was talking about on the back, it helps us get sounds that push this amp, kind of go back in time to the early 60s, like 62 to 65. And then you switch a couple other settings and it'll take you up to the 70s and get more of those rock and roll crunch sounds from the 70s. And that's done with the tube rectifier switch that takes you from tube rectifier to solid state, or the negative feedback switch, which there's a punchy setting and a smooth setting. And using those 2 switches together can kind of take you back and forth between the 60s and 70s, which is a really nice feature.
Let's see, right now, the way we have it set up, I think we can probably get a couple people. We'll start from the 70s and work our way back.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Maybe some of that early Angus tones.
Yeah. Switching over to the tube rectifier with the smooth setting on the negative feedback. Probably keep the settings about the same otherwise, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. While you're on this guitar and on the 60 setting, why don't we do the clean stuff on that what you were doing? You want to try to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so here's where we get to show you. We've been working with both channels together, channel 1 and channel 2 blended together. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off channel 2. So now we're just doing channel 1, and we're going to roll back to about 3 on the gain, and let's get some clean tones.
Well, since now we have the Strat and we're on a clean tone, I mean, probably could get some funky tones out of it too.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and dial back treble just a bit, maybe get a little more bass. Think that'll work?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it.
Try to get a little
See what happens.
funk tones out of this. Wow. So let me try maybe a different type of tone.
Sparkly. Something you might not expect out of this amp, but it really has a lot of wide ranges of tones, huh?
Yeah, it's extremely versatile. Maybe on that 60s, you could almost get maybe the early 60s tone, even though it wasn't Stevie Ray Vaughan's time yet. A lot of his tones were pulled from that.
Jimi Hendrix, guys
Jimi
like that,
Hendrix,
yeah.
but that early 60s. So
yeah. That's a nice run through with the Strat and Les Paul in a variety of settings. Is there anything else we want to do?
Let's try the 70s with the Strat.
Okay, let's do that. So this is going to be on the solid state rectifier with the punchy setting on the negative feedback. Yeah, you want to just take it away? Wait. You know what? Let's turn the gain up. Yeah, there we go. Get that back up. Sounds very good.
It's a freaking great amp.
It's the Purple Plexi, people. That's what it is, man. It delivers all those tones from the 60s to the 70s, huh? Think we've covered all the bases?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So let's, I think we're going to wrap it up with that on the 67 special, the 50-watt blues rock British amplifier from SonicTone. Craig, really appreciate you being here.
Yeah, I appreciate being here.
All right, we'll do another one soon. Until then, check us out at SonicToneamps.com.